Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Action Figure This Out. And today, we will be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Retro Series Iron Man with Plasma Cannon. Now, I found this guy at my local GameStop here in Canada. Lately, GameStop's been killing it with new figures. All my exclusive McFarlane figures have been through GameStop, so I suggest checking them out. Before we take a look at this figure, let's just take a look at the outer packaging. On the front of the outside box, you're going to see everything that comes with this figure. The plasma cannon, 2 extra heads, 2 extra pairs of hands, and it doesn't show you the effect parts. It shows you on the back. We'll take a look at that in a sec. So, it says Iron Man with plasma cannon, and then a picture of where this Iron Man is from. On this side, not much different. Iron Man with plasma cannon, picture of on the side. On the back, you're going to see everything that comes with this figure. So, you get 2 extra heads, 2 extra pairs of hands, the plasma cannon with an effect piece you can put on his chest, and an effect piece that you can put on his hand. On this side, it simply says Iron Man with plasma cannon, same thing as the other side. Same with the top. The top doesn't have much difference. And the bottom doesn't have much either. It just simply says Iron Man with plasma cannon. So now that we've taken a look at the outside box, let's crack this thing open and see what the packaging looks like on the inside before we take a look at this figure. Alright, so let's take a look at the inner packaging for this guy. As you can see, there's the Iron Man logo up top. Underneath it says with plasma cannon. And you can see a picture of where this Iron Man comes from. The old animated TV show. Through the window, you can see the figure. You can also see it comes with 2 extra heads. One is the head that came in the modular Iron Man. And it comes with 2 extra pairs of hands. As well, he has an effect piece you can put on his chest, and an effect piece you can put on his hand. On the back, you're going to see the Iron Man logo up top, and a little bio for Iron Man. And then you're going to see the specs for this figure. He comes with 2 extra heads, 2 extra pairs of hands, an effect piece you put on his chest, and an effect piece that you can put on his fist. Alright, let's take a look now at the box for the plasma cannon. Again, you're going to see the Iron Man logo, plasma cannon here. Same thing up top. Same thing on the side. And same thing on this side. And you're going to see some company details on the bottom. The back, you're going to see specs for this plasma cannon. You're going to see it comes with a little stand here and an effect piece that you can put in it. So, let's action figure this out and take a look at the figure out of the packaging. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the height of this figure. So, he stands at about 6.5 inches. So that roughly equates to around a little bit under 17 centimeters. So perfect. Let's take a closer look at this guy and action figure this out. So right off the bat, you're going to see that this is the same mold as the modular Iron Man, just with different colors. I really like the look of the modular Iron Man. It was very reminiscent of the classic animated 90s Iron Man figure, which this is designed from. I like the extra heads they gave us. One classic mullet Tony Stark head. This matches with the head that we got for the War Machine in the Deluxe War Machine not too long ago. So together we can have the 2 helmetless Iron Man and War Machine. I like the extra pairs of hands they gave us as well. I really like to see that they gave us hinges on the open repulsor hands, just like the modular Iron Man. We're going to see how they compare with each other after we take a look at the articulation of this figure. The accessories for this guy is pretty great. As you can see, they indented the chest triangle piece where the arc reactor would be, so that you can add this effect piece onto it. This one. You wouldn't be able to put this effect on the modular Iron Man because the chest piece isn't indented. The other accessory is this one. You can put on his hand and is pretty good. This you can use with the modular Iron Man. I really like the colors for this guy. He can now be matched with the retro War Machine that we got not too long ago from the animated series. So, let's take a look at the plasma cannon. So, as you can see, this plasma cannon comes with a stand, hold it up, and he comes with this repulsor piece that looks like it's firing out. This is just the same one that we usually get with Iron Man, just really, really big. When you take a good look at the plasma cannon, it looks extremely detailed. I like how there's like these little gears or stuff moving here, like pistons, I like how there's these little red dots that make it look like there's lasers tracking their shot. As well, there's these holes here where you can put your other effect pieces you usually get with Iron Man in to make it look like he's firing a more powerful shot. Same thing on this side. I like these little red lines. They look really cool. And underneath, this is where you can put the stand. We're going to take a look at that in a bit. And then on the back, see there's just not much. Just, you know, some screws in. Alright, so you can take the stand and you can insert it into this hole right here. It makes it look like you are firing. So this is going to help because it's so big that the Iron Man can't hold on to it. So you're going to need the stand for sure. So this is what it looks like. All done. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the figure and take a look at the articulation. Alright, so let's take a look at the articulation of this figure. So, off the bat, you're going to see there's a hinge and a ball for his neck. As you can see, you can look down all the way. You can look up quite a bit. You can look side to side, no problems. And he has... wow, that's a lot of tilt. A little bit of tilt. He also has articulation at the bottom of his neck, as you can see. So you can rotate that to give him extra tilt like this. So I believe that this is a new thing they've been adding to figures. Articulation at the bottom of the neck. So for his arms, as you can see, they can go up to 90. You can go up, forward, all the way back. He has a bicep cut. That gives you full 360 motion. A double jointed, pinless elbow. That's amazing. That can go all the way up this much. As well, he has a hinge in his wrist, giving a full rotation and movement going back and forth like this. So, for his chest, he has a hinge in his chest, crunch, diaphragm crunch, giving him full movement looking down, full movement looking back. He has a cut at his waist, giving you full 360 motion this way, side to side. He has ball joints in his hips, giving you the ability to do a full split, so almost. Forward this much, back this much, and he has a thigh cut, giving you full rotation this full 360 degree. He has a double jointed, pinless knee, so that's also amazing. You can kick way up, as you can see. As well, he has a calf cut, giving you full rotation side to side like this. And he has a hinge in his ankle, giving you a rocker so that you can go up this much, back this much, side to side. You can rock side to side. So together, that gives you a pretty well articulated figure. So, let's take a look at how he compares with other figures. Alright, so now we have the retro animated Iron Man standing next to the modular Iron Man and the retro animated War Machine. Alright, so now we have the retro Iron Man standing next to the AI Iron Man and the Mark 70 Iron Man. Alright, so now we have the retro Iron Man standing next to the Mark 3 MCU Iron Man and the Mark 5 MCU Iron Man. Now we have the retro Iron Man standing next to the Amazing Fantasy 15 Spider-Man and the Spider-Man suit from No Way Home. So now we have the retro Iron Man standing next to the superposable Spider-Man 2, Spidey, and the Iron Spider. Alright, so now we have the retro Iron Man standing next to the Iron Man from Avengers Infinity War and the Mark IV War Machine from Civil War. Alright, now we have the retro Iron Man standing next to the US Agent and Captain America from the 20th Anniversary series. Alright, next we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the Mafex, the Dark Knight version 3 Batman, and the McFarlane Robert Pattinson Batman. Now we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Wanderer Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Obi-Wan Kenobi Darth Vader. Alright, next we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the Shadow of Spawn McFarlane Spawn and the McFarlane DC Rebirth Deathstroke. Alright, now we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the Black Adam movie, McFarlane Black Adam, and the Tim Drake Robin by McFarlane. Alright, now we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the Retro Daredevil and Maverick. So now we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to a few other Marvel Legends. We have the Herald of Galactus, Thor, and Beta Ray Bill. Alright, so now we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the McFarlane Black Adam movie wave of figures, Hawkman, and the McFarlane Dr. Fate. So now we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the first appearance Sabretooth and the VHS Wolverine. Alright, so now we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the Page Punchers McFarlane Superman and the Blackest Night Black Lantern Superman. So next we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the McFarlane All for One and the McFarlane All Might. So now we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Ursa Major and the Thor Love and Thunder Star-Lord. Alright, so now we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the 80th Anniversary Iron Man by Marvel Legends and the Silver Centurion armor. So now we have the Retro Iron Man standing next to the Mark 6 MCU Iron Man armor and the Mark 7 MCU Iron Man armor. And as you can see, this firing piece that comes with the other Iron Man that we usually get is the same piece as this one that we just got with the plasma cannon, but only just a bigger version, as you can see. So, if you really wanted to, you could put this guy in these smaller holes and they fit perfectly. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Action Figure This Out, where we took a look at the retro animated series Marvel Legends Iron Man from the 90s animated cartoon. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button to see more videos that I'll be coming out with in the future. Again, this is Herrick from Action Figure This Out, signing off.